Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Beautiful day. Today, May 29th, 2023. May 29, 2023. 26 days left to elections, Salon people. 26 days. Comrade and Cashew, remember how they Allah say 670 days left. 650. So they count down to 100,
No, say we can 500.
Yeah.
You think half of it, it will come to 400. Say they come, the BPC. Let me tell you something, comrade. People in KBC, the time know the average.
Yeah.
And you tell people like let me say 2020, all man go be full.
Right.
Let me see 2020, the next holiday they can 2029 they can now. Yeah. 2020 people can IRS move 600,000.
I'll tell you. Would
that tell the thing would be full? When it's all man go be full, that time I tell rest will be 60,000, 70,000 per bag. They say by 2020, that means the rest for don't go then 15,000 or 20,000. Now will not 200,000.
Exactly.
Because we 2020
I remember one song where Emerson we don't turn Mumu right now. They say 2020 we go bell full or something like that.
Na panda bo bele album. Na panda bo bele album. Na they sing about pull inch. That's no say na them they talk for we when them they sing for like awareness card because that's social media no dey. So 2020 if you say if it dey retain next wall. Na so them they look for this 5 year back. 5 year nine don't cancel. 5 year exactly. They talk 5 year. Hey, the Fed don't long time. Na time no more. The Fed don't know 5 year now. They say like for like people like now go vote. And the cost money cost like who can pay. The Fed don't know.
Come no can tell me to make her feel sweet more. Let me go. You say. Who's getting this? I can tell me to make her feel sweet.
Ibrahim, I need that. To be honest, like this na Monday morning. Man they look rough. Yeah, tell me something where they make where they make her feel good.
Well, the Feds don't know. The Feds don't know.
This week.
Ikashi, what you do?
Now was start time. They say don't know. Also talk say the Fed don't know. We say election rigging a process. They rig election before polling day. Now this BM partner, the Macaulay can confirm and say election did they rig them or they win way before polling day. Like a process. They say no. The Fed don't know. Them man know to the talk. Them man know when they say long the international community they can't then they can't put all man like UK and America for go vote for we. Then they put their eye on the ball. I talk and move the talk and say until we critically understand whether they're sincere, whether they pretend, we're not ready for go side. I do the party show.
Come away, this bank holiday, man look boring. I really want to make you like when they talk so that they sweet me come with. You need for tell me something way they make me define.
They tell you what, Kashi. I like na Fatima Bio, na the next commissioner. They announced the results. They announced the Mada Bureau loss.
They announced the man say man they go.
Yeah. But Salon people, what would they tell when I say, they don't compromise, they don't buy a lot of these idiots there on social media, they can talk boku nonsense. When I feel cinema, we talk because one for can talk sick. When they tell when I say the one of the opposition will be there at the time, especially within parliament, when you look at the leadership responsibility and everything, we then pass on to that misplaced individual in society. They can lie down, they tell all kind of nonsense. The Feds don't done what they say, but we'll not begin it, we'll not begin it. Look at the Fed for past PR system, local elections, local council elections, then council, I will say, then they don't agree. All length in there, how they talk. They say the Fed don't done. But the Fed don't done. With people like Sidom, then they believe this nonsense. When they tell, they say they don't compromise, they don't sell. Madabio don't buy the opposition. It don't done. We say this, but then a human traffic in Europe.
Are you having a good or bad day?
Kashi, it's sad for my country, but at the end of the day, it's the manifestation of everything.
No, they say. I actually want to tell you something which in time will lift your spirit a little bit.
Kashi, well, if you get it, you're going to make her feel fine. Tell me, but otherwise, sweet.
Well, the international community, they don't come over. They don't tell Mother BOC if they go. Then they only like what they do. They say whether it votes or not votes, if they go. Ibrahim, would that lift your spirit up a little bit?
My brother, maybe 2-3 months ago, maybe, but right now, I don't think so. The way they see the signs, they go. So now APC say with the Fed for ID card.
I tried, bro. Because like the international community, they don't come. They don't even go to Commonwealth. They don't tell and say, that's the way Samuel and Mother BO come to London. They tell Mother BO say they go. They don't sign them already. In fact, one thing they said way this recent way Commonwealth Secretary General goes salon. I think Mother BO mistake no one sign on side. Now and go whisper na the Commonwealth say hey, you not sign that side you. Now they call Mother BO back.
Talk what? So that's what it be.
Yeah, that's nothing on be, bruh. The international community, they don't tell Mother BO say they go.
Here they go. So I let people not get voter ID card safe now.
I like one person vote. It go.
So wait, APC they fed for ID card now? See the one new ID card.
Well, now just sometimes and just want to make things sweet no more, but they don't tell and say it go.
Because who no see election, not to say now you don't want to see person. They say if I play ball team, the team they say all the players will go sit on a bench. The other team will not go play. And like no play, they don't win the game. Who's I see that they win the game? Go take your card. Absolutely. The only right way you get now, the one means for pull except for the power through the ballot box. And how that it happen? Now we take a card, you prepare yourself for go vote. Like how they may determine for go register. Then the whole country surprise and say machine the work and say how they sleep to register, they register. The only hope they get now for go voting, go take a card. We don't see if I'm this all the time people say if you see all they say on a focus, pay attention. If I'm not saying something alone. People can talk words but they don't see the word of me. When they say please pay attention, nobody say pay attention, they don't see them say pay attention. Cancel. You don't if you can't do we I know from already I will see neck. They don't move from pulling centers them. Who said them for the care on the other side. At the same constituency or I see the same but they change them. So center they reduce the voters them like 200. Now your area. Who said it? I can't make the audio.
That's your call, I don't hear it.
Yes. He make up. He call all the chairman in the western area and say this na industry they not change. See, and if you say they put okay, no say who that na Waterloo, you pull that center they care gonna tumble. Other person go come on money for register.
Because I mean, be say the reason why we get delay for fix the ID card because they don't fix all things. The international community they don't tell Madam BOC may they fix all things first before they pull the ID card.
Let me until we the focus Kashi. Who they talk like say who's about to the talk. You're not supposed to go whisper now. It's you know me sit time. If you tell me for can't talk something, if I not add song, I prove song.
Yes.
But when you think, when you think, you know, they do analysis. Now the exact word is full. We're not supposed to carry so I say, we'll talk this word number for level. You know, Kashi, who not to music could sing. One day I'll say, hey, can't listen to me. Go subscribe now channel. Yeah, our channel this go subscribe. Share, we're not ready for that. Someone ready for that. They also they get million view because they target Africa, not just alone. They target Africa. Also they also free of service force.
Absolutely.
So when I go to the camp of talk, now they talk to the tell them, hey, you let them, you not let them. I think true, if you buy like you put pot now, you see we put like water. If I put water, you put it in the pot, you not put on the fire, you see under the water.
Yes.
When you begin boil, you know they ever you see under the water. If you answer the tiger for hot the fire, you allow the water for settle. That's what truth. Right now, salon the truth now boil water, it is boil. Nobody will see.
You know, say Ibrahim not do the introduction, let's say.
You don't know.
No.
You don't know. The introduction, they go so.
Right. No, when the introduction, I'm going to make it kind of like lift to speed. It's better tell me something with speed.
Yes. Like the introduction.
Yes.
No, we say we stand up. You know, Comrade Nkashi, it's so sad, it's so pathetic for the country when you look at everything that is happening right now. When we people, you know, and still, you get some of them where even when we talk like how we talk so, they still able to understand and see it what you will say, una left this foolishness. They're still there in the fets that them forum, then they argue and company where they tell them to say, hey, then guy they have for 3-5 years now, 3 to 5 years, and they tell we, say don't cancel before we are now. They look, man, they rig this election and we earn. They don't see them. People them are concerned. Comrade and Kashi, Sierra Leoneans, and they were concerned now. Say, hey, if we see them there where they rogue this election, SL people then take this election with life there at stake. We don't put we neck out, they don't sabi we. Another 5 years with the Panhai died. Another 5 years with the Panhai died. Now we talk about the fact that say we brothers and sisters and they in exile. The other day we mentioned General Bonkelenke. Now General Bonkelenke now sabi because he's a very renowned Sierra Leonean. There are thousands of Sierra Leoneans that we don't run away. Then they Guinea, then they Liberia. Some of them they still they fight for them politicians. They are back. They do audio back. Then come after we back. When we there, we get freedom, we get peace, we get happiness, we live a comfortable life. We tell God thank you for the small provisions where they make for we. We not they hide but nobody because of anything. Then sit on the day in bondage, and then in captivity, then they in slavery. They're not in that country. Then they argue, then they fight for politicians. They where they send for the small thing for let them survive and live. They're not glad they say they can bring them kind of country of battle. Who's are in bondage? Who's are in nibble and they? We talk all anything there. We address these issues. We call from 19 Jubilee. We say, hey, but we brought that in a parliament. They don't get nothing you will not get. We know they envy them. If not anything, we get exposure past them. We get small experience past them. We are well traveled past them, brother. There, we didn't see anything there. We call their attention because we believe, say, democracy. Everybody get for be very genuine. People get for be authentic. People get for be real. When you look at this part of the world, they don't advance like today because then democracy, you see, say, but the other side, na the other side. This side, na this side. Then they play. So the point you say America now, they look like even a compromise not there against them within in politics. Because a tit for tat, all man for you see, say they're serious. Who side in position, they also they're all. But Sierra Leone, we watch for 5 years with parliament, except for the occasion say when they remove 10 members of parliament. We say, why didn't I go back to parliament? How they go remove 10 members of parliament? Go inside back to parliament. I say na ECOWAS can beg una. Who's kind of nonsense that one day? From that day now say democracy in Sierra Leone is finished. That is not done back. They remove the speaker. Now we see Payasane, he did one speech where they talk 2021. He said that why if they try way again, if they impose, if they cancel the local council election, if they put this PR system, if they try this census, we'll go show them say we'll get this country. All them and they will talk, we say we hope something will happen, Nothing will happen. Some people, these are the things so they settle now. We don't reach to this point now. How we get for go back and go reverse things here when we say we get the opportunity for fix arm inside with parliament. They like today, even the running mates now of the APC party, what they expect say now going into this campaign period. This man, for so go see on AYV, for so go see on 98.1, we are here on BBC, we are here on VOA. Who stand this man go take an interview for talk to the world? This man not a mumu, this man not a daft, not a dumb person. This man go school, it is a lawyer. Yes, they can say just because somebody become a lawyer, don't mean say they're intelligent. I don't agree. But for you go school, you pass your LSAT, say you go do law school, you come out there, you graduate. I believe say to God and this man is qualified. So there are some people of the high school for 5 years in parliament, that man not take this fet internationally. The one guy will make an attempt na ECOWAS parliament. What will leader go to do?
Ibrahim, have you heard KKY recently? The way where it talk in big full talk then, even where it talk big full talk. He's so confident in a big fool.
Yes.
Recently, why they talk about austerity. Hey, Papa God, Ibrahim, you go ask if this guy don't work in a UN before 9 life. So then guy they meet a structured system where they cannot change it. If you hear why they talk, you see, this is what we've been saying. Okay, let me say they bulldoze them, they beat them. These guys were kind of like bulldozed in parliament. Ibrahim, if you one, if me. The day when they left me for make I get freedom for talk. They won at the beginning expose them guy there. Okay, we go say we get 26 more days, I believe. Is it 26 more days?
Yes, 26.
Like, yes, it gets time for talk. But Ibrahim, when I tell people in one story, when we will go to school, like now Pio and Edwards, we know about this. In Jalo, when you quit in Jalo, when you put that inside your company shirt, and say, when I say in there, you by force you for put less. So the in Jalo, you don't put that inside somebody's shirt. Then, like, it's a common door. It can't not inconsist. It cannot inconsist. You because that's in the teacher catch you, cause less than the beat you. So when you quit in the law, fine, Ibrahim. When you release them, you request them before you put some the person in the shirt. The guy begs them when you go left another person in back. I mean, now that play will be the play anyway.
We don't know that in the weekend at school.
Yes, I was very naughty. Not wicked, but very naughty coming. So imagine. Like, they don't bulldoze them. The parliamentarians, 59 members of parliament, they've been beaten mercilessly. But when it comes to, of course, the medical insurance or the benefit, the 50,000, we know you get one word. So they beat them. Ibrahim, if they don't beat them for years, now they don't open the game for them. Men can tell we're waiting and sign, Ibrahim. What are the things they wouldn't sign that country the way we don't know? We make the thing they wouldn't face day. Ibrahim, like when they talk about the ID card delegate today, $10 million. And before the parliament dissolved, we flagged these things. Say, look una look am. Please do not talk about that thing there. Out today, Ibrahim. We go there. We know the supplier, the vendor, we print with ID card then. If anything, by then they are now breach of contract.
Yeah.
When we supposed to go after the person, waiting make it today. People cannot, waiting, okay, let me say them bypass them. Many can explain to we, waiting make them bypass them. Waiting make we don't know the supplier say today.
Absolutely. Comrade Nkashi, when you look at the APC as a political party, right? And with the fact that they fail for all the leaders, them accountable with everything that has happened in the past 5 years of the SLPP, especially when they've been in a parliament, to now, where we don't come down a campaign period is, when now the messaging for be very powerful and very strong. When you check somebody like the deputy now, one of the running mates of the APC party, you go, why idiots now, go say, look, come on, Vietnam, shut up, because this is the thing, look at Nigeria, Comrade Nkashi. If we follow Nigerians, then social media handle them. I swear to God, you see the unity amongst the young people of Nigeria because they're ready for saying Nigeria for move forward. They are holding their leaders accountable. They know they come and take sides. The Nigerian youth, they all don't be aware. Then they use their social media effectively for make sure they change their democracy. The politicians, they don't get no way, but they have to succumb to the wishes of these people. Yes, they still control the military, they control the police, they control most of the state institutions. So they still go against the people, but you can tell, say, the people don't get a unanimous voice. Then they together now, they say, yeah, we don't agree again, they fool we. Then go do what they want to do, but they go send the message to them, let them know, say, Salon people, APC supporters, we get a responsibility now for call Honorable Cherry Coco out. Let come, they can talk to her. If you don't be answer, we fine on this ID card. How we reach you, how we reach you. Let answer we. The local elections. Why is it on a parliament saying and cancel local elections? When I determine that cancellation of that local council elections, communicate, you talker. Determine all the PR system.
Let's just say all the cancellation of the vote and the local council election. The thing is, many people understand, say, not to say we kind of like ask a question for make it get bad name. No, now for expose the SLPP government, the dodgy game they wouldn't play in a parliament. Now make we supposed to get information from the running mates, so we go expose how terrible SLPP is. Not to say we call them for make can talk for make we can put on at the spot or at the limelight or we want to expose them. No. Now for me expose the SLPP government.
Thank you. They come out, they can tell me what's happening inside parliament when they cancel local council election. They can tell me the PR system debates, what's happening. They can tell me about the census. This is not the time for all this man accountable. Everybody, look, Chief Minister here 98.1 yesterday, did AYV. JJ Safa did AYV, did 98.1. Everybody they come on radio and TV for can talk to we. What you do, Honorable Cherry Coco, wait not for talk to the salon people. Why would they allow this guy for just skate? Slowly, like for saying no important is our politics. This man is a very important man in our political climate. If everything that we're going through today, everything we suffer today, the voter ID card problem will get the issues, the voter polling stations them, we don't switch around and don't change. This man was the leader of the opposition in parliament. Why no can lend the voice? They talk to will explain to Salon people. Let Salon people know why they not for vote the SLPP again for another time. Why this man no go put his foot to the fire? Why this man no can discuss the African Express in publication them? Why no can tell me what he make I try in a parliament? For them bring and come to the well of parliament for discuss the issues there. Why Honorable Cherry Coco as the leader of the opposition, when are he going in next now of the APC party, the party where for can take this country into the victory in June 24, 2023. On June 24, when 26 days from today, 26 days from today, Honorable Cherry Coco get the magic wand. He has the stick, he get what he take. They can talk to we now. Talk to President Bio, address the SLPP. If this man is not compromised, let come out now. Go on platform them across the country. 98.1. Get na the hot seat with Lamara Raba. Go na SLBC. Go na AYV. Go talk to we. Let Salon people and no say yes. This is a party and this is running mates. I'm already for come be the vice president of Sierra Leone. Salon people and I don't hear what they say no more. You know what they talk until there. We just say some today happy, painful. But so God and this is the fact. Again, like I would say, what to get against these guys? Nothing. They're ready to push. They're not going to tiff me condo. Why the men behind? No. We are all Sierra Leoneans. What we want for seeing a proper democracy in our country. That is why we continue to call these guys out. We have to win this election. We not get time for play for win this election. The only way you win this election, now win the opposition take the position properly and say we win this election here. So go against the SLPP. Look, man, the campaign at the western area, the campaign at Koinadugu, the campaign at Falaba, all over the place. They don't seize ground. We not for the war again for the north. We forget these guys that now, like the Honorable Cherry Coco and the Samora Kamaras, they for the southeast. And the southeast for worry about. The north, about people are not going to take care of yonder. The southeast, they lost people and people they run away every day because they take advantage of them. These are the things what they say. But oh yeah, 6 months ago, 1 year ago, 3 years ago, they said the fete done. Hey, but the fete done. Una left there. Hey, I like the Fatima Bio win. Now the next commissioner. He announced Mala Bio lost. Hey. Useless, dirty, filthy talk. Make her feel good. We don't tell una say that mentality they will change her. That is what we plan for doing on social media. We change that feel good mentality. We make sure say people come now and come. Hey, people they owe una apology because some of una they dance to the music and they dance to the audio and they because the music una they call and the audio they come the live power una they dance to them una lives and they in jeopardy una lives and they in disarray because if
one more feel good talk. I think Anes Foroma they don't go sign already. Yeah, Mother Bio they don't sign. It's where they give Mother Bio power 2018. They tell us now one time no more they do.
Tell God thank you. That's good. That sounds good. But let's see how we get for go. You see, but these are the things so they say, Kashi. All in here and so they lie about people they sit on lackadaisically not doing anything in parliament at the time where they for oppose this government. How you get a set of members of parliament, then take the responsibility, then pass on to a misplaced individual in society, a miscreant, a vagabond, somebody who not fit for anything in society, a human trafficker where they traffic with people and they make money off of them. They give them picking and belly back at the same time. Why should they traffic them? That case stay there under. Our members of parliament go take that person and then give all the waiting and then be the spokesperson. We begin telling us say, hey, this parliament will not go allow them for use a misplaced individual because they can't cause people and mama them whether they don't expire. Because mommy cause again as alone, not the go no side. We all don't know, not valuable again. The only thing is the time will come, but not valuable again. Not they go any side. We don't see mommy cause not fix nothing. 5 years now, they cry for ID card now. Mommy cause not be fix the ID card then go out find colored ID card demo. Now the mommy cause go have can fix up. You see, this is the thing so they say, but Sierra Leoneans them will tell una again and again and again. Una open up our eyes. Una know we learn for talk the truth. Una know we learn for put the interest of the country forward. Because when we put Salon interest forward, everything else goes away. You see, the Constitution makes it very clear. Section 13B, it says every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism. Your loyalty should lie to the state. Hey, on both sides of the aisle, APC, SLPP, other people, if you don't put Salon in front, you devour the Constitution. You devour the Constitution. You go against the Constitution. Every side you go, all man associated and party interest. They're not thinking about the country interest. Comrade Kashi, this leads me to the manifestos. Royal SLPP manifesto. Garbage, nonsense. Now, Dr. Samara Kamara, today, so now, by the time when they hear this message, or later on in the day, they're going to pull the APC manifesto. Comrade, all we're saying is, we want an agenda now for our country. We want a national agenda. Now they look forward now. Witness some of the pressing concerns. Comrade Kashi, now come up with the acronym. We'll say we are. WEEAH. WEAAH. But let's go over and then we'll see. Water, electricity, agriculture. So that WEAHH. Housing and healthcare. Those are pressing areas in our country. But don't put everything else aside. If we come up with a national agenda for solve electricity problem alone, for say, you know what in? Salon too small, 7 million people, a bow, low. If South Korea, 51 million people, every area of South Korea is electrified between 1950 to today. Ebo Sierra Leone, bo, since we don't get independence, 60-something years, 62 years now. We're able to electrify a country of 7 million people. Let's get a national agenda along that line. These are the things all they look for. These are the things all they ask for. A national agenda. We not get pipe bomb running water going into people's houses across Sierra Leone. The national agenda. But the electricity alone, if we take care of electricity, you know how much investments could come out.
Ibrahim, taking care of electricity, please hang in there. Right. When you talk about the national agenda, it's the fact that if today APC can do a national agenda, tomorrow SLPP can, then they change them. Then they say this is not good for we. That is the culture now the country. Because you see, Ibrahim, you talk about manifesto. For me, I have to look up for the word. But I believe it derives from the word manifest. It's about within the people realistically need. I think somebody maybe they say the people's manifesto or something like that. Ibrahim,
that push manifesto today. That push manifesto today. What me couldn't talk about them because the insincerity behind the one they were the champion and the civil society them. What did they get for country was to a push manifesto 5 years, government they kill people, they bastardize constitution, they don't canteen, then Tom and keep quiet. So, like what they say, cash box, if the country, in which me could say they get like we President Nkrumah in last days, a sign for law get a second airport we big. We probably solve so many problems for increase more employment. As if they can condemn and instead then go take money, then go renovate. Then the only thing they go do what they say the airport fine. Like Kashiwa they sit under the last force elevator. And they go stop. Just because we for the country get and a super institution we be saying day for Dande Ibrahim. Then get like go get Ministry of Development. Then no make up. We get an agenda. Hey, government change, government for God's sake is a continuity. If government a continuity, what to make now what to make people forget with the your foolish idea. Cashbox idea for what could the country with the country agenda. When we get good leader, we get let me just give you an example. Pakaba in last 5 years, a count the foundations them. Now in can with the ONS, but you not been build structure, state house in the and as Chroma come, say, this thing no sweep for be a build structure, a build baby office. It's separate between ONS and CISO. Pakaba nine count the idea for Natsit and as Chroma can build the building, give them structure, give them power. Pakaba nine introduce the ACC and as Chroma can strengthen them, he give them power for arrest and prosecute. So you see that tells you government for big continuity. But until we get a national agenda, we anybody like the system now you get sense by Solomon it work, you sense work to your agenda, don't know what you think. If they go by what the people they want, the will of the people. But Cashbox all land in the new agenda. Now what most of them, like Mother viewing agenda or Russia, now what is the sweet in a family. Not all for the people now. So until we get to that point where we get institutions where we say they're strong, we then go challenge that in the change.
Absolutely. And Kashi, I know so you want to come in. But you know, comrade, we don't even forget the national agenda until the people themselves change their mentality and attitude. The people of Sierra Leone, some of them are sick. Tribalism, regionalism. It's what is killing partisanship. Then they think about the country, then they think about the political party, then tribe, then region. Until we get the people of Sierra Leone for emancipate themselves out of that realm. For thinking that way they. And this is from both sides, APC, SLPP, and other Sierra Leoneans. Until they get themselves washed up away from that mentality. Because now they get for holding leader accountable. Say, brother, listen, that's why they don't continue. So, no self can continue along that line. No, not change her. For the interest of the country, for the interest of we picking them. But no, the average Sierra Leonean, a lot of them, what do they think about? Now, how do they forget? Battle liner. They go, Allah just know, Madabio, that cultish mentality. That is the problem we'll get in Sierra Leone. So forget the national agenda. The leaders in Sierra Leone are not the problem, comrade Nkashi. I don't know if I'm going to disagree, but the leaders are not the problem. It is the people. Until we, the people, say, you know what, yes, I can support you, but my brother.
Yeah, absolutely. For when you get national agenda, you get to work with the opposition, right? And if you get, first of all, the blame goes to the government, the way they can sideline opposition, beat them and bulldoze them, if I should borrow their words. And also, now the fact that the people, again, the people do not understand that the opposition we need to force the opposition, the parliamentarians then, for do within the constitution say. And until we get the people for believe that, the opposition members of parliament would always kind of like play the game, cry baby game and say, no, then they beat them and bulldoze them. Because the people, and they accept them. So I totally agree until the people, because national agenda, Ibrahim, trust me, if it just happens like just one party do one, the tendency for me to be selfishly done, it's high. So, but the opposition gets to be, the government first of all not want involved, the opposition, and then the opposition cannot force the government to get them involved. And the people cannot see the opposition, like I say, no, they have a part to play. If you cannot face the heat, now the teaching, like what the comrade can say, get out.
Kashi, that goes back to, if you look at the APC, I can give them credit, especially going to President Nkrumah in time, right? I'll give them credit. The amount of people that we employ when are SLPP people from southeastern part of Sierra Leone, we give opportunities, inclusion, waiting do, because the country, like I always say, we all are one. We only for
presidential candidate only employ Sengu Kuruma. I've been presidential candidate for SLPP. He told Minister of Internal Affairs.
Under President Nkrumah.
Major Sengu Kuruma.
Right.
Retired Major. I don't know if you retired Major Sengu Kuruma.
Right. All under President Nkrumah also. So if President Nkrumah begin for practice the inclusion, wait till these judges suffer they all. We look up to Samora Kamara. Now then create the finance ministry. So I get all these judges suffer there.
Martin Dingy, say Martin Dingy. Side student.
Sajusu, Majiji, Juju Safade, all Sabora Kamai Bobode. Now get opportunity. Now train them. They like today. Look at all of these people. Not all for saying that Team Nimane go take we go say I go pull in a Makalo. No, these are Southeasterners. Although we have the Southeasterners, but inclusive nature. That's what you see. So, if anything, the APC we don't try for practice them. Because if we go back all the way to Albert Magai, we see how Albert Magai can destroy every facet of democracy in Sierra Leone between 1964 to 1967. Albert Magai destroy everything. I bring nepotism. Now bring the affirmative action where we want to put the Mendes over everything else. It target the Creole people them, damage the politics in the country, one party state system. All of these things, the forced military coup. Now Albert Magai machinatum, we bring Inca Norman and Brigadier Lansana. All of these things, all them they always try for doing for destroy and divide the country. APC camp, former President Nkrumah, where we always say like today, if we get Marabio, we say that we encourage her. If Nkrumah not the kind of person, Marabio don't forget place that society. President Nkrumah, I mean, so something can say back, some good day. But anyways, it's about inclusivity. We allow somebody to be involved in 2 coups for come back and can be president for the 3rd time. Hey, brah. What you would expect? Then I continue to get so. Why was surprised? We're not surprised, though. But we say all these things because national agenda is very important for a country, and only the people get a responsibility for putting a party aside. If Sierra Leone, come in Kashi, I guarantee you today, if Salon produce electricity across the country, I promise you, I would give up everything I have in America for Go Salon because I know say there is a prospect. I know say there is future because electricity is power. Like I come say, energy is power. Come in Kashi. I see a documentary from this pineapple, 1 gram pineapple. The leaves of the pineapple, they turn into leather. A lady, they make millions of dollars from the leaves of the pineapple. They get a whole factory set up. Then they make crepe. Then they make bag them from the material. It is like the best leather they've ever made. They're not relying again past by horse or crocodile or this and that. From pineapple, just the leaf. I'm not talking about the pineapple in skin, where you peel the pineapple. And it's about the leaf, that long one. So they get it, they make them, then they shred them. They come up from, I think, Ecuador or some side, then transfer and go to Spain, from Spain to Portugal. They go through all the processing. Say, reach the lady in factory. The lady, they outsource people and they go to village to village. Then they pick them up. This is all until when they go turn and trash. They pollute the atmosphere. Then go pollute, then they go take them. Then turn that pineapple leaves, come into leather. Then company they buy them. Nike corporation footwear factory. Then they buy them. Then adjust the leaf. Then they go to the skin back inside Vietnam or Taiwan or so. The skin where they peel the pineapple skin so they return into soap. They talk about the benefits we get. I say all of these things. Most Sierra Leone because of the best pineapple.
Even Malaysia now we give them banga seed for plants. Today now the highest per my producer in the world. We now we give them. Now we give them show them how for plant banga, how for maker, how for processor. Today now the highest per my producer then. Now the world. Remember now we give them. You give person here, the person here big pass you.
Can you imagine? Now election I know it so. 26 days to elections. People in afraid, people in concern. Then they send messages here and there. Hey we for say this election so I get for day. But me I believe say Marabio go. I believe that. Now me could talk and say Marabio go, but how? If we not do work for make sure so we monitor them. Take to this day like cash box talk and the other day. We no side them prints we voter ID card then take today. Parliamentarian name for tell we. Honorable Chairman Majubane for tell we he was the leader of the opposition in parliament. 98.5, we're not going to invite this man. AYV, you're not going to invite this man. Let this man deny una. Let go tell we bo who side them print with voter ID card. We they ask for the ballot paper then back. Who side them print the ballot paper? The Africanist press can tell we. He say, hey, he say when they ready for print the last voter ID card, he say now we all go to Belgium. He say the pressure will pack by APC. He say Claude Commander, when I be a member of parliament on the APC, he did it. He say David Pandanoa, when the Minister of Internal Affairs, he say come the part of the entourage. He said we're going to Belgium for go print the voter ID card. He said we check out, we monitor them. He said UNDP provided all the funding. We tell una all the thing there. Say hey, una parliamentarian them, una go ask, una not left them guy there. So una go follow them for go print this voter ID card. $10 million disappear. We say hey, Mohamed Kone we Kone, una summon this man at parliament. Honorable Chairman Majuba get section 86.2 for use of the constitution. Bring a kind of parliament. Bring Muhammad Kana we call in a parliament. They can talk to we. Where is $10 million so? People then go register. So punishment. They're under 18 there. Then picking away they don't turn 18. We see how they suffer for them and register. And that age day, not to age where person is inclined for even participating in democracy at age 18. But for the first time in Sierra Leone, we see them picking that we don't turn 18 because they feel the pinch, they see the suffering, they know exactly what he like, they see what the mama and papa and they go through, they see how the houses and they become divided, they see how respect not at the home, they know say the government of the day not they do what he for do for create an environment where the citizens will survive. Then young picking and come on at kids and say, well, they go register. Young boys, young girls, they don't turn 18 here for them for exercise their democratic right. We see them and they suffer. No member of parliament no come or can talk. Take to this day, Honorable Cheno Majuba of the APC party no come for can talk. Now then see how they tell una say una left for go after the Secretary General, una left for go after the chairman of the APC party. Let's sleep in dogs like the thing and boku for talk because they like today. Usa would reach so. If the leaders of the opposition, especially Cheno Majuba, can you be don't sell out no to Russia, we don't expose her. We don't see her, we don't expose her. But the only hope will be getting Honorable Cheno Majuba of the APC party, 59 members strong. We said this man for stand for we the people. They like today. Now they see say the plane they crash. The quick cash box with the mention. Now the plane they crash. They cannot for Kala. Hey, we vote ID card. We postpone the election. For waiting. Some people they want let this man go. If tomorrow hey, they call the election says tomorrow. So man they glad. They want let this election can no go vote. Let them vote about. Let them kick Madabio out. You can't tell me nonsense. They tell me from team up. No, but compromisation. They don't sell to Madabio. They don't sell to Madabio. They tell us say they don't sell this thing to Madabio. Now wake up. Some of them they can't talk about nonsense. Hey, we didn't suffer tomorrow. I don't get for the day. Cash box don't get for the day. Come recruit and the filler. You know you didn't suffer. Now you didn't know how to go and market today like today. Where you go today, the price don't change tomorrow. Now you know how they suffer. When they talk, when they come back, they can't talk beer. When they talk nonsense, like for say all the same or all equal. No. That the interest of the people and poor people that we talk about. Look at what's in the happening now like today. This man, Honorable Cheno Majuba, should speak to us. Only the APC people. Only for someone now ask for say, Honorable Cheno Majuba, come out. Go to 98.1. Go to AYV. Go to BBC. Go to Voice of America. Can't talk to us. We tell we what's happening inside Parliament. Let we know the thing there. But we allow them man there for skate. We not allow nobody for run away from the trouble we didn't cause that country like today. From which or which so. Salon people, we all get a moral responsibility. We have to. We get for protect. You know, not think about yourself. Comrade, I didn't think about myself. Comrade and Kashuki always talk. What they do this messaging here? Not for we. Comrade, if not for me, what they can spend this time for? Cashbox, if not for no more, ain't picking it. What they can spend this time for? If comrade, if not for you, why you can spend this time if not for you? Picking it, what you do? But you say no. That picking down my bella. We sit down with their organ, then they play down na bomb, picking a organ, then at the field, you know. Now some picking, I didn't bond then, I didn't grow up, that then Sabine, that life they know. It is enough. Sierra Leoneans, it is enough. And I say we don't fed up with me, I don't tire. And I'm going to talk, we talk. But Salon, the way the compromisation don't take place, the way man they don't compromise inside the opposition and that of the government of the day, they all don't tie bargain against we Salon people. I want to know that Andy. You in our opposition today, they support APC. Genuinely, you heart clear. You got a clear mindset. You don't support the APC. You don't mean nothing. But you politicians, your leaders, they've sold you guys. They've sold you guys. They can't want to call. If they do so, they make so, all clap. Yay! If they make so, they do so, they all clap. Yay! Nothing not come up behind it. Now we don't need to like it today. So 26 days to elections. We're gonna go vote. We know say everybody will get voter ID card. They vote. But now look what's in the happen now. Now if we talk about the Mayor Akisoya, for they even drive an office, all the thing and the parliament now they approve. Now they approve for let the mayor not finish in term. The mayor was duly elected. She was voted for. They vote for Mayor Ivana Kisoya more than they vote for Madabiona Freetown. But Parliament sit down. Una go ask them question to Honorable Cheriko. Kole go answer we. Not for crying no more. I heard Olan Kashokol be they talk about that. Kashokol. If they talk about that, for them drive them all in office. When in time they not even done it. 5 years. Then time they not done. Then drive them. The leader of the opposition, Honorable Cheno Majuba, for go explain to we. Like Kana AYV, like Kana 98.1. Election is 26 days away. If we go for Pull Madabio, Honorable Cheriko could get a very important goal for play. We go for Yeri, this man go toe to toe with Madabio. When Madabio talk so, in talk the other one. Who say Madabio lie? Tell us say you don't lie. That's what we want for see as a young man in our politics. Honorable Cheriko, a young boy. If you big for we, you're not big for we, bad one. A young boy. He gets a long way for go.
You know it's big for me. That's why you know talk yourself.
Thank you, comrade. You don't see? Young boy, my brother. Young guy. He's very energetic, bruh. Let use Not 26 days to election. About 5 years, we don't say, okay, with the beer. About 26 days to election. Now, pass no more, just no pass. You see, the only two go for Sikash Fox and Company. And then I rally them. You will see the picture them. That's it. But otherwise, for say, come effectively, come talk. Like we go see, Republicans them or Democrats them, where election they come, where they see man like them Barack Obama, where they come out, falling sleeve bright, take up. But then they are now for the see salon now. Now for the see. And not from any other person. Them. The members of parliament, each one of them. Una fisa no sabuna. Sabuna. Each one of una. Some of una get symbol, some of una not get symbol again. But each one of una. We for yeri una now na the campaign scale. They talk to people, them, take interviews. Ebo, let's say how gonna AYV, who gonna 98.1 the program there. Now una for the city. But what we see? Now the government no more. And propaganda at the end of the day, we message the people yeri. Na yeri. The message of the international community yeri. Na yeri. Una they allow the guy the message for stick. Jeffrey Francis the guy talking on. I don't make Salon no get good name today, they like get today, blah blah nonsense. Out China don't respect blah blah.
Maui talk say if they give work, take the 90, take the 90, eat the 10.
Exactly.
They say no to corruption. Thief man, Maui go thief. Money we defend, we bring Kapala go defend. Maui, the Ibrahim, as they say, you see, one thing if you don't inform people will be misinformed. They go be misinformed. And now they pursue. Even then, look at the newspaper, Ibrahim. I want to look at the newspaper. The newspaper, they will go for talk about them. 98% of them look at the newspaper, and they all now SLPP supporters that they get. So, what they talk all now, what in the favor. They know see the embassies in the BAM, and they read them, then they share them to the young people where they send them for work. Every local way they think about. You see, Ibrahim, we person it's like say we then say. With no disrespect to other blind, you cannot born the wish for life them born and blind. But if you go take blind May put a kick penalty, I the score. We don't know who the group post day. I the score. Comrade, politics, anything at your time. Politics, all too important. Rudeness time day, we can at one. Time for strategize, we can at one. Time for make political action, we can at one. Everything for go. Everything for well, all to the at an advantage. Right now, comrade, I swear to God, in my lifetime, I not see people are ready for make changes than 2023. The people are willingness. You are the people they both complete don't talk this year. When they say from where they push the local council election, I say that the top one will and we don't begin to be for shift to the local council election. I say, hey, we are not allow. We not let me go disgrace because we get a local council election. 2022 last year, all man for don't know exactly what are the next election. They will come, they refuse. They say no, look, in fact, they will not say that they will adjust the law. That's now instead of 4 years, now 5 years. Midterm election, now you look at council election, that's a loan. Then go show exactly if you will find and don't find SLPP. The same way they're ready for Kumara 2004 local council election. Now all man can't say that no term don't know. Now, man cannot say the term don't know. Because the way the APC win the vote, I don't know say, this is a term don't know. Comrade, how you will take local council election for 2022, wait for us to man be exit. They go put and say, they all for go 2023. We said everything. We don't go back and say all the two don't talk, we don't come to pass. Go to the end part now. Now for say elections, we are the only winner by vote. We are the only winner if we pay attention. When I don't learn to focus myself, I don't learn to unity, not to team. And the example for taking a salary, I always tell that in the Madabio, Paupa, the example of my fatigue. When I know other Paupa again as a law or this, that, like he, because also think Paupa only do to. Paupa only do to say a low money, getting money value pass a low money, so no one time. Let them focus, let them put their eye on the ball. But this election is the most cheapest election in opposition will win because the people are willing. The people are ready from the south to the east, to the north, northwest, west, and the people are ready. But if we not protect the people, now how we protect them votes? The future of Sierra Leone lies in the hands of the APC party. That is the circumstantial fact.
Absolutely. Comrade Kashi, remember, we don't forget Yenga. You see, Yenga, Guinea can't take over Yenga. Some people want to see we go lent ballot box in Guinea. Then call and say communicate. When they tell you, communicate first talk and say, hey, if you see them not react to Yenga, we former President Kurumano be go sign no bargain, no nothing, no get no deal, and nobody expect for go big ballot box na Guinea. When Guinea be one can take Yenga, una see we send the same Alpha Khan na they send go na Guinea. Then go resolve that issue there. All man the back now inside of the town. All man left. They not go and cross nobody in your boundaries. Now so we resolve that issue there. That issue there. Then solve that issue there. Yenga done. Marabioka. What do we see? We see the Guineans don't can take over there if you don't begin building a Yenga. They say that they get time. Now when they see where come record we call on attention. Tell when I say hey. There's that audio where come record do. It says something they go on. It say but when I go watch them. When I watch when I go see them for myself. They like it when I don't see them. They don't go big ballot box them. You see, this is the thing where they tell when I say something is not right. We see Mamadi Doumbouya come, take one of them to Raji fly, drive middle the streets of Freetown, the guy, a bluff with all the military equipment and everything. Yenga, then take her. Now the deal that they wouldn't go sign for take Yenga for ballot box. Waiting to because they sell $10 million, then thief $10 million, where they supposed for budget towards the elections. They like it today, unasia, Yenga don't go. Yenga don't go, comrade. Yenga don't go.
That's a very, very good point there. You see, anybody you cannot bite the hand where they feed you, basically. You cannot. Because it's like, now I make Yenga the take and serious because because they not say too well. They don't, because of corruption, they don't eat the money. But you see, Ibrahim, come and make one point additional. It say if you not be informed, you could be misinformed. Ibrahim, that is very, very crucial. You know why? As a result of the laziness of the APC, hey, I guarantee you, Ibrahim, today, as a result of them guy they had in Badat where they get for we, if today, we talk, say, hey, look ballot box there and where they eat their money. Look ballot box there and where they eat the money. Where they don't thief. I guarantee you, if they say ballot box there now, where they thief right now, because now we talk and I guarantee you, they're not going to kind of like act on it. Ibrahim, the African Express, waiting the way these guys not for use for this election, we're so easy. All this information, Ibrahim, Mohammed Sidi Tunis, where they buy motocar for, the information, the invoice, the bill of lading. It didn't say Koko Yan. If you don't know the answer, we send them back now social media. Hopefully, it go see him, Ibrahim. It didn't Yan. Where can they stop them guy they have from talking about it? I guarantee you, Ibrahim, if today, you go see live, realistic shots of Madabio in thief. What it comes from you, it come request and I, or the one where they perceive say, no, they for them. They need to talk about. Now, what the ex-MP they are willing to go na radio station for interview. They don't even make reference to the African Express. You know why? Because they feel say that they do the African Express favor. They feel say reference in the African Express, it's like you give the African Express like the platform. This is how they think.
Right.
So as a result of that vacuum, what's happened? SLPP now. Imagine, can the young killer? Let's say a get double masters or triple masters. Can the UK now today they talk about austerity saying about him. When the UK, when they pay them, UK government was under austerity for 12 years, 12 good years, 2007 to 2019, Ibrahim. 12 good years. Can the UK now they go now, they make like I say, austerity is bad. The reason why, Ibrahim, how many times don't they where I don't talk about what austerity mean?
Thank you.
Where it comes from the word austere, where austere means to simplify, to strict, to be stringent. Yeah. Say, if now you spend and now you for spend, I'm all length in it. Ibrahim, but these guys would not use those information. They would rather say, oh, we don't give us what's relevancy. We don't even the reference waiting to talk. Before that, make the young killer continue for lie no more. And come make the point. If you're not informed, you will be misinformed. Yep. And when they misinform the people in the buy Ibrahim. And this is what we always say. These guys now then give the platform to SLPP for able life and the people of Sierra Leone. Oh, yeah. And they go golfing. Over to you.
Thank you. Come here. Kashi, to this point where you make so, let us look back at, over the years, with everything when Marabiron gets away with the SLPP, you see, there is a concerted effort of the silence culture. But you see, hypocrisy really kills alone. You see, until people within political parties will get leadership positions as well, Then begin call out the other one. They were supposed for call out on certain things. That a country go before, and the political party they go before. Now it happened. So right now in Sierra Leone, no one say man don't know the hypocrisy, but because everybody want to be party to everybody. You know, you talk about this clanship mentality, this team nonsense. Everybody want for this team. Now, who did that team? When I mark this word, we don't talk come 19 Jubilee, come ready talk and catch the talker. That team on a depan. Now you get for kill Sierra Leone finally. You see, Kashi, easy forget a team. You, me, come record, we can do an experiment right now. You find one young man, Natong, send $50 for him. $50, $20 safe. Eboku. You say, go around the town, you take video, you put say Team Ibrahim or Team Cashbox or Team Komrekoja. It's easy for form a team. But what they do eventually, you break down the structure. You break down the structure within the echoes of a family unit. Everybody for come as one. APC is a political party from 19 Jubilee na APC. No section, no team, no day. But still, it's team nonsense within the political party. This is what's in the kill APC. Una see what in Paupa doing inside SLPP. Una don't see that example. Una still le pan team. When I can see any video come and catch it on a point blank. When I can see video them, they can so important. Videos that will get so much of a very good message. But I see pan the video them puts the Team Adi, Team Famata, Team Daddy, all kind of nonsense team. That video I don't say deleter. I'm not even going to use that because I why use that so? But that time we don't go put that nonsense team part. What are you going to let me go publish it? Let me go put it out there for anybody to go see again? No, Una stop this foolish nonsense team crappy nonsense. It's bull crap. Una stop them. It's not necessary for party. They APC just put in the video if you want for title and put video. If now you na the possible way sometimes you want for like you get credit for say at least that you material. Yes, you put your name across somehow. It's fine. It's okay because you want to get credit for your material. But at the end of the day, this team nonsense, it has to stop. That team, now the foolishness now the person with the party for CI. When these parts talk, because not on a team, when they listen to her, when I divide the political party. So these are the problems what they get. But the come talk again. Look at Yenga. Yenga don't go. Some people. Nothing. Yenga go so for ballot box. Ballot box na SLPP trade for Yenga we border. What have you said? Bodia una take.
We don't sell with bad guys for Kukuye.
Exactly. What you say if una watch una take una give you ballot box. You don't see me. It's so disgraceful for them even go make the whole ceremony with the ballot box. I say boy if una go lend this box, una go lend a full, una count the box. They don't even know. But I go make like for say now it is a partnership between Sierra Leone and Guinea, with the lens ballot box. Then you go see tomorrow with Guinea get election and say, well, I go and see how they go for go hand over the ballot box after the election done. How they go for hand over? If they go for which fact Guinea get election, then they make a communique. Say when I see Guinea be lent with this box, who said they can lend Guinea back the same box. I want to say they go for return the box there because I lent the box there. But you see some people everything what we can do on social media. Social media. It's a place where, yes, you can come with your phone, but not come and misinform people. That useless bobo misinform una for 5 years. It lie pound because it a benefit. They gain small thing. And they do it for free. Me, myself, comrade Cashew did also. All these 5 years, all the years that we've been on social media, no politician, no Christian, no born to tell. Okay, I read like they go manufacture their story. They say how they be give the last case. They say £8 million, £8,000. Then they give that money. They make us scatter. Hey, comrade Kashi, I don't know how I feel for them mix me with that useless idiots. They say the shape of me.
Four people that are 2,000 for me. Almost people will leak past 2,000 for me. I go tell me birthright for 2,000 for Papa God. I go pay them.
Kashi, you see, let's say I can see, you're a very humble brother, and we all humble like that. But Kashi, that money don't even pay me host for month. But money will go gently me. But they don't say self that £1 million. But Kashi, but then guy the lily will. You don't say £1 million. Say for so get 200,000 pounds. I go say okay, 200,000 pounds. We even down there. I swear to God, they don't want a politician. That's why.
Ibrahim, if I ban that money this 5 years for don't man abuse like why they with them ban me for talk.
Thank you.
I get we get idea down for me when I don't even get nothing self.
Thank you.
I for join and the talk. I guess pace, let's step in. I get talk myself because I'm full man and get it.
Actually, they let me get past now because they say me must Canada about for me.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You know, say me begin to talk the first with me, eh?
Cause boxing Mutsuka say for the drive. Nana Mutsuka they say even if you are $20,000, they know they able to fix the parts.
Thank you. You know, comrade. I remember we would get this argument with one young guy. We come from you also do small video. Why they tell us, say, comrade, you see, so thinking they, in as much as we're very humble with our lives and everything, we know they support their ideas and they, but so thinking they finally with messages, let people understand a little bit. So I tell you now. Then the same people when they say, but Ibrahim wanna say so, in the clean toilet in America. Now 1 bedroom in day. The same people when they see that video back, you know they can't see back. Look at they can't bluff we. They can't show off. Comrade, it is the mentality and the mindset of the people.
So now make comrade, I tell you, see, me, I need to do anything for somebody, either praise me or not.
No.
Because I tell plenty, I get focused mind. At the end of the day, and I make a turn and see the truth, you like we put cold water. You see on that clear one, then take and put on the fire, let the water the boil. Watch if it will shoot in the under the water.
Absolutely.
So I know the see for that person. Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. This wall, hey, you get body, you bump. They say this man look like bump. You small skin, they say look way dry. You tall, they say this guy tall. Anyhow you do, people must talk. Comrade, if you work na road, you see any dog with the back by you, the stone am. But you need to go outside.
You know, reach. But comrade, you see, one thing I believe it's experimentation. It's nice to experiment and continue for prove people and for show the level of uselessness and foolishness. It's nice to do it sometimes just for prove a point and let them understand. See, these una get swear, una change una life, una change una mentality, una change una attitude. Cashbox comrade, salon people. We don't need for come na social media. Just because, let's say Ibrahim na be janitor, let's say me na toilet that they clean in America, they can't say. Now it means I don't get right for come and can't talk about moving the country forward. You see, comrade and Kashi, the reason why I do that again is to show people and say, regardless of your condition, when you see the right thing, speak up. Don't worry about what you can tell you, say, they do this, they do that, get this, get that. No, as long as the interest of your country you want to put forth, come and talk about the interest of your country. This is the world we don't fend with self. When you can't talk, they say, no get nothing. Look what you behind that. Hey. When you show that what you get back, they bluff with the show off, like come on, hey. But the fact of the matter,
we always make we don't so we want go salon for boutique the money. For how many years we there we live with life. But again, like what you come here can say, we not blame them. Now the precedents them we like past government and this government don't set.
Yes.
Where people go and just princess salon, na water well, all man they go bail. So they not feel say they're always kind of like in the open and they see their eye open because they're not sure about people anymore. They cannot believe that people in their way genuine about saloning issues. Yes. They don't believe that anymore.
They don't believe that. They say, what they can talk now? Now let me go broke that bank of salon to the end. Now they see all the money inside it. What they can, so a lot of people, because of anything, then they're afraid for come get involved. Because then they don't get a thick skin. But that is what you develop over years. It's not easy over where you start. Because they starting the way them they talk 5 years ago, where they bother me. They look at today, shoo. It is like I don't even hear yourself.
So as a nigga say, if you not dream of nothing, you need to go get nothing. Yep. Say he was born in Austria. But what he made the think like hate not to Austria, not America, because he knows it's impossible. And he talk one thing, he say, anytime they say it's impossible, say it is possible. If they say you can't do it, say I will do it. And make sure say you do it. You see, because if you, in the Abraham, they say whatever you think and believe in it, you can achieve it. If you think about something, you believe say this is achievable, trust me, 100 times so to they think. The only people do not believe what they think, so that make it achievable.
Right.
They go we start this fight. Say one start a thing for people to understand. Say you really just focus on government and focus on everybody where they play part for us and don't go before.
Yep.
That opposition, civil society, journalists, the common person, it was tough. Even 3 years ago, if we not get focused mind, we not believe see they achieve one day when the people understand, we don't give up. But we didn't give up. We hold the fight. People indulge in today. People live in the cost so don't say, hey, them out and talking the truth. And every day, we to the point where people, I really talk at it, but with this, with the create people where they can aggressive pursuit, because this, the only thing to make this year will succeed for mix alone, or for get a sustainability. People can sustain the fight after, because we go for tire one day, we need to keep up or retire. Because there is a difference between give up and tire. Tire, age will tell on we. The spirit will get today, the strength will get today, we go tire, even the talk, we will talk so. But we need to keep up because they make us say, even though they go for can't take after, if God bless, we will get, so by NGO, they will put the target Africa as a whole. Or the day for getting the idea so that they will sustain even if we die. Also, you also long rest in peace. So we need to keep up. We'll go for time one day. So this time, maybe this 5 years, we'll get strength. As they go, Ibrahim, age they come every day. They'll be around 20 years, they could also have run any longer. They'll be around 30 years, they could run any longer. So the time, but we need to keep up. Because that keep up makes alone to say this so. So they continue for call on like-minded Sierra Leoneans. The silence majority, una don't keep quiet. Like be now, una not be silence majority again, una be the talking majority.
Absolutely.
Where they can raise their voice out. Because one alone move from that silence majority to the talking majority.
Yep.
Let them see, people don't understand. And people know exactly what you go. This now Ibrahim said the fourth industrial revolution. You don't need for even go higher college for them to understand. If you in basic school, you go na YouTube, follow thing there, learn motivational thing there, go look thing there, look thing for a long page, go research for yourself, go research what thing happened 30 years ago, 40 years ago. You see things there, motivate yourself so that you be a better person. We want for people to understand, see, you can do them. We not to magic. For saying them born with this, okay, it's a gift, but you can develop your gift, Ibrahim. If you get a talent, you not develop them. Trust me, this talk will talk so. Now talent, but now we develop them for ourselves. If you check 5 years ago or 6 years ago, when the talk will do you, if it inside the routine, you know, I don't improve big time because we agree for develop ourselves. Take correction from people. People when they listen to it, they correct what they can, but they accept them. Say, okay, that's true. We not all things we tell do them because they get we get your 5 cents, but most time when they take them. When they put that into practice, they look at they work, they compare, contrast. But people don't know how to develop themselves. They just want to make for be the same. No, we get for move. Then part of the whole. Now move. Today, if I'm they don't get root problem, they don't get that problem. Today, then never make a. They don't get internet problem. Today, they try for look what thing could be better. Every day, they look for innovation, the new thing there. Because they know a lay, the thing will be a winners alone. They progress, Ibrahim. Who to go school, they go for winner school. Come ball god and the supply is not to say that this are like you in the great education. Read the books and in a classroom, I do like when I run or I read down left and they when I go. From other student academy and the we chair in the counter by cartoon. We meet and this is the 80s, Ibrahim. The 70s. Now 2023, them man then go no more. Even in for any book, you say supply any for say free education, they go make a paper show. That's for campaign. Education now people they right, this is how control Ibrahim now rights for the government making in nation educate, not a privilege. Not to privilege, and not to you money you spend.
No.
Now the state resources. So whatever money you give, not talk say, and now you money they spend. Now your papa money you spend, or the family money. Like that go to go build school, now money or then build get But you like salo money, what's in the people in the paycheck side they think say that I don't give. What I give? You picking them to go for free education. You can picking them to go the family, they know they attend they say that free education. If I free education, I can go attend at Afrobi College. Or I can go sit down at school there. Who pick them to go school, they pay money pass anything. Now people are right, Ibrahim. Government, look, I like you example, Ibrahim, then French country. Come on, Guinea, from class 1. We picking to go class 1 to university. They need the penalty. In fact, they pay for you university, government they pay you. From class 1 to university. From 6 to the, we take to record that in the 30 day, nobody they change. From class 1. Matter of fact, Guinea who na go to school. For them, say then, 6 to they say, now the picking important. He say he need to make special uniform because money man no go dress pass poor man. That is me a minister. Ibrahim, all the ministers then like Guinea, they pick all and government school too. But government school they similar. They don't get private schools that much. One uniform from class 1 to form 3 na khaki. If papa na the richest man who if papa na president who na khaki. From form 3 we don't sit be careful go now SS1, SS2, SS3 na blue and white. If papa na this nobody no the dress passing company. And Guinea, if you wear attack, if you wear barefoot, when they say picking for school by force. Period. So
national agenda.
Pull first that supremacy dressing. No, they go say well, this picking for shoot this and that. They say no. If you're back, you want go to school. So this is Abraham. I swear to God, even the money picking, so no, some picking wear crepe self. They say mama back at the back because then they be they say go to the body they want like go educate. You can't no say free education. You go because they say they get the money, say educate. Then now you can be say for them learning contribute. We now people their rights. The tips are low money per tab education. See, each parent they say $500. Who said that money come out? That the money you talk so, the team will come as a low economy. The economy they take for sponsor the education, the money they pay the team will pass the economy. What make it go give education now? So people need to pay attention because they don't believe in this fake manifesto. When they can make out lie, let us have an agenda for push before Ibrahim and Melasso. I don't get an agenda. A national agenda. We government they can change. We party they can change. In the meantime, okay, you go adjust them. Like that part of some but okay, this man don't adjust this here. But no go shift totally entirely go meet that airport. He can make a they told road man they can be condemned. Then they use and pass anybody now. Then they tip the money pass anybody now. Then we condemn at a day. You not to road to the eat, not to lie to the eat. You'll be forced to 5 days and not get right. So your army barracks just pull 22 million. Then they will pay the money for letting get right. 5 days the man talk say they make so law allow forget a national agenda you buy. That's my last word.
Absolutely, comrade. Absolutely. You know, Kashi, comrade, when you talk something about, and this Guinea thing we talk so is very important. It opened up my eye because again it goes back to the point where I can only make earlier. If I have what it takes, I have the authority and the power. I dey ban all private school force. No private school in that country. On man we go because I saw Finland, the Scandinavians, then we get some of the best education of the world. Now so then do ban private schools. Everybody they go to the public schools there. What's in the happen? When you want these public schools they look better, the man will get money, then they go donate to the public schools. So they go improve them. They go improve them, they field them, they go improve the football field, lawn tennis field, you know, they improve the school building, the structure. You see where the society they come together, cohesiveness, oneness, all man are the same, nobody no better person company, no picking on the C say or feel say, you know, a better pass the other one. Beautiful idea. I love that. Then comrade, you talk about like the road where you say Britain. All time they make road. Same in America now. Comrade, last week I was so tempted for sure because the beltway, I got two way I use for Kamoma. You either use the back way, I use the other way, but at the same beltway. Circle, same circle. But the other side, then they grade the roads there right now. The tar, you know, they can't creep on top. You know, so they get a machine, they can creep the tar. Not to put for say the old bad or potol on there because salon. Now we wait stay the potol and number we don't show up. Comrade, then can grade that. When I say you know what I talk about, you see in London. Then they grade that today because what you do after the way the wind tack in London, the salt. They no say it go down left a little bit of a damage on the tar. If they allow it stay, it go and bog them and then it will cause problems. And yeah, they file a lawsuit against the government because if you go inside pothole with damage, you must go in shock absorber. You dey sue in a court because you pay tax for it and fix it. Not to Africa. Oh. So some people are talking here because they're out of experience. I almost tempted. I want to go live for show the progression. Now my phone say, when I see this road, not for say get pothole, but they don't can grade them. Then every day while they drive, you see how they put the fresh tire. They don't put the fresh tire on the first two or three lanes. They don't put the fresh tire on the first 2 or 3 lanes. You don't see them. You say this is what you
like. Like UK, I think that me they not me UK now UK at time first. Yeah, the council not responsible for making it on there. Not to say that government. The council because we sort of happen at the council they pay. The council not responsible. The money they go to the council. We all the money they settle and distribute to government. Community even preach or see mayor accuse how we be say they even decide the winner in that then they didn't make money for make table make for people and street and go pull all the say that for na government. Community UK the council that then they make road. So when road because they pay to them, if you ask for like but go where person he pull the council long get losses because na insurance then go then they pay. Now the council enforce Ibrahim we every week we na people for do then pull and big government. If you tell like say we didn't house, then either the panel they put up money. Now if you know dinner house, you don't then if they say okay, load the chop money, but go by let me not party cancel you look what it make how them wait.
I tell you.
How them wait. So that makes a long way to begin. We small only the smaller they make big hole, the big hole turn gutter. See they say we don't budget now money, low budget for maybe so there now 50 million. You know always in the defense for thief. A prime always in the defense for thief. Because there's no, we get road maintenance fund. Wait, they remember how Ibrahim then they pay road maintenance fund as a loan by rights, no road no for point as a loan. As it begin, when I come, as it begin, first time we been getting worker and they call it the PWD workers. We did for make road. We road one big, they can be got a boy Ibrahim salon is progress, not no progress as salon. This week just to go talk street lights. Meanwhile, born na kono born money park. Then the 80s and the 70s to the 80s man lights because lights been there. Now do go so play. Oh no, about free street light been there, traffic light been there. Who say for the canton will be traffic light from Eastern Ferry Junction, all the traffic light been there. Now picking another traffic light. Now when they test every honest internet, I know you know work against self. I not say the work again. When they put na Congo cross a new building. Ibrahim, I don't think it's called driver. I swear to God, I asked this experiment. I asked the driver, I say, this traffic lights don't make sense. If I know I say, yes, I say, well, traffic they can. At least police will blue. I say, now this light will be so. I asked number for I know if you know. I say, then three call out the for now explaining me. And they talk to me, if you say, no. Now I say, well, the green, where the green make, now the driver for it. Where the red make, the problem for which the driver pass. Hear me, and not force. I say, I want to tell us that sister or the person plan on can let me conscious tomorrow and will kill person. I say no. As the driver, I say I should tell you I say not to say the big. As I see that yellow, that the signal with the show, which color they come. I see the red, the flame must pack. That means when it's so red, you must cannot for go. The people are for cross. Wow. The green, we show, as we take they see the change. Then the yellow make, then the green show. With the green show, the people are for wait that it must carry for pass, yeah? Then I say, hey, I say yes, I say, I say, no one. I say, I don't like tomorrow because she told me, say, imagine, I just test them. It is not that they say Namunku, but I say this year, if I left and this man will kill person, because she will say this driver for correct time. Right. Now, correct time, inter-transport. So imagine, even driver with the drive, you don't know, see, the green, 9 for use. Wow. You see, 9 for wait. With the red car, the people left for till up. And now, for say, I know if you wait light on night, just correct and straight. Now I tell them how to the thing, how they happen. I see that you know, 9 the show. It blink, so it tell you the next step. If you green the way begins that you low, die for beginning not see driver from beginning not say you want him to red. So if you prepare yourself for stop. If you say the red way begin blink for test night, if you prepare for go, you want him to green. So you see, because people they're not born now in the born because what don't can traffic light no they hit. They're not sabi. Yeah. So you see, so we get a lot of things. When people are not born, this part of the world, even the village when three will get traffic light today. We are privileged. And Salon get one problem. Everything centered in the capital city. And then Africa problem itself. That's the problem of Africa. Absolutely. Everything centered at the capital city. Now make that they conscious. Nothing. Comrade, if you didn't America so now you want to go live in Washington. You know get nothing for good in Washington. If I for something. All those in Washington, they have Virginia, sometimes every day party. UK, now you want to go live in London. Nothing not the way to go na their village in UK we did it, not to Tesco, not to Costco, not to supermarket, not to filling station, not to light, not to road, not to water, everything, not to hospital, everything at the city, the central city, and at the same privilege. Even in the pay when they say salary book now, like when they say wages not equal every side. Now small different. For CLA, Laguna City, because we just try for centralize everything one side. So we get to move Ibrahim. We get a lot of job to do, but now fight for a long haul. God will make. Even if we know this alive, remember years will come, but we don't agree. And also, we rest in peace. We work. Say that this will be remember one day for our country. We go see him, we go see him in all you done. I'll greet them. We say, yeah, today at least we will not be fitness for see this thing, but it don't happen. It will happen one day, bro. Then country about 300-400 years ago, they don't develop. I know they started. They know they today. And then great grandparents just so we go for start somewhere. People go for sacrifice them today for tomorrow, Ibrahim.
Absolutely, comrade. A lot of work to do. Kashi, but tell me something to make I feel fine before we go where.
You just say you make I tell you sweet thing.
Well, tell me sweet thing, bo. Tell me sweet thing, bo.
We get serious thing for talk about. Let me tell the people waiting they live for Yeri. Okay. Not to waiting for one Yeri for make them sweet. Because I can tell you say we are and it's coma, we don't finish that guy there. 5 years ago and it's coma, we don't finish that guy there. Even when Mother Biobi they take power, but they tell them strictly say that 5 years again. They don't tell them. Yes.
The feds don't done.
Yes, the feds don't done. The feds don't done. You know what, Ibrahim? You see, a lot of people now talk, it's just like, we just tell them that, what it mean for misinformed people, like delegates today now, they tell them and say, oh, now go first for the ID card. Oh, let me postpone the election. All them things they are not new. Ibrahim, this is my frustration. If they be new, I can understand. But they're not new. They're not. Because we've been calling these things out, Ibrahim. But you know what? They just feel say, we don't want to give you relevance. Not what relevance they look for. Now, we're going to save the people of Sierra Leone. Can Cherenko call out the invoice what we send for we buy for King O buy for City Mohammed City Tunis, the Speaker of ECOWAS Parliament? We go lie and say like the protesters have been all gun and machetes. as a result of that, can we release those? Can we talk about it? So the people will understand what is the guy they are on do. Can we talk about the Auditor General, the $250 million where Madam Bioti in with Timba? Can we talk about it or no, Ibrahim? For the fact that we don't talk and I ask today, the guy they are not talking because they say, oh, they don't want to give me relevance. Like I say, I don't know, Ibrahim, are you looking for relevance? Come here, are you that desperate that you look for relevance? I don't understand. Ibrahim, the Africanist press, everything we need for damage this government, it's right. Go read, go to the Africanist press, the website. It is there. But just because they don't call them out, no, they don't want to talk about it anymore. No. Always in the Abopa, oh, the international community, Madam, we don't sign deals in go after 5 years. Now, one time, they be gear, they be sign them, and it's go, we don't finish them, the international community, we don't finish them. Imagine, Ibrahim, to some extent, they say the Commonwealth, we can in there. Madam, you miss for signing something. Now, Cherry Coco, I go tell the Commonwealth guy, say, hey, you don't sign this side. Madam, you want to skip this side. Who's guy stupidity now, one? Who's guy stupidity now, one? When they say, you do anything, like I guess, you know, the Sarah, they get me bored them. Like when receptionist or whatever, they want to make you sign something, then they mark who sign you for sign. So you don't need to look who sign for sign. So out there, you go whisper to the Commonwealth Secretary General and say, hey, don't miss that side, you. Because Madam, be one judge. Come on, doesn't make sense, Ibrahim. These are the things they want to talk about. Misinformation. Now, I know lead with Sosa with this show right now. To the extent APC, they kind of like call for protest. In fact, we not even get a plan for it. Ibrahim, these are the things they will really talk about. The ID card them. When I say, don't say, hey, the ID card them. 9 minutes. In due time. Oh, come on, man. Come on, salon people. When I tell we, wait till we don't know. But again, when I listen to them, they talk, oh, we didn't listen to the one a day. Like I say, oh, I listen to it. They get more subscription. Hey! Una cat here. Like I say, we here. Una sit down. They sit down. They are sit down. They have open their man so stay. Look what's how we do right now. Man, it's not bank holiday.
I tell you, bro.
Man, go chill.
I tell you. Hey, yeah. Anyways, salon people, we'll come back to tomorrow. When I take care of myself, when I left for listen to lie messages, when I listen to people where they come and talk with substance, when I listen to positivity, when I left for listen to negativity, when I left for support foolishness in social media, they'll stand on the side of the truth. Again, going into these elections, 26 days left. Salon people, let we ask the leader of the opposition at the time, former, who is the running mate of the APC, AYV Debo, SLBC Day, Radio 98.1 Debo, BBC Day, Al Jazeera Day, Voice of America Day. Let's talk to Weibo on a campaign this. They come out with swinging, like swing, bro.
That is one power be the same medicine away here. Hey, that medicine day. Very that medicine day. Yo. Ibrahim, what's in there? CNN, it is. BBC, it is. AYV, it is. SLBC, day. Social media, day. Yo. Both sides, the guy is nothing, bro.
I tell you.
It is nothing.
And we don't say, oh, don't talk so. They don't put your foot back down. I know they go there. I did talk. When I say for like for supporter, oh, I go learn what it tell which. You know, now we go no more. That's 26 days left. When I go learn. Might be able to go, but I hide to go. I did the question day. Bye bye, everybody.